I realized how toxic my 4-year relationship was in the year after it ended. Part 3. He asked me for help with a lot of things, like filling in his job applications, doing some Illustrator or Photoshop work, and running errands for him, because he was too busy to do them himself. He was working at the time while I was in university. However, whenever I asked him to help me out too, he made a big fuss about it, grumbling and complaining. It felt like he didn't find my time to be important just because I was in university, never mind the fact I worked hard enough that I graduated as the student with the highest GPA in my STEM major. Sometimes he would relent after me asking him multiple times. Most of the other times, he'd say, "No, you do it." I wasn't helping him with the other things because I expected him to return the favor, but because I cared enough to set aside my own things to lessen his load, so it sucked to be treated that way. He gave me hell every time I didn't answer his texts or calls immediately. I had to drop everything to answer him immediately. Funnily enough, he didn't apply himself to that same standard. I kept my phone on loud and kept compulsively checking it whenever I was out with friends. I told him as much, and then he'd tell me you don't have to do that, and then get mad when I don't reply because I'm out with my friends. He also used to get mad when I spent too long with them, so I was always antsy of the time. The limit of spending time with friends was 3 to 4 hours max. However, when he would disappear the entire day because he's with his friends, he'd be like, "Oh, sorry. I was too busy having fun to text you."